What is up, guys? I'm back with my Snipe Filters for Friday. And to start it off, we got the Stealth Mode, 100k minimum bid, 500 minimum buyout. And yeah, I'm not sure how good this is going to be compared to the Dunktober and the Greatest Era filter, because it seems like the only really high price diamond here is Michael Porter Jr. And then maybe you would pick up Julius Randle. He's the only other guy that you might pick up, because I don't believe that Domantas Sabonis is a snipe either. But I don't know. You can try it out, especially because you can see all the pink diamonds on here anyways. Next up, we have a budget filter, and one that's, I'm going to be honest, pretty decently reliable. I didn't know this at the time, but I guess that's a snipe. But yeah, we have the Gems of the Game cheapest filter. Now, the emeralds, I believe, are going for more. So you might want to stick on a scroll and see if anyone throws up emeralds for as cheap as the golds. And then obviously the sapphire, ruby, and amethyst are way more expensive. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's budget filters, not that much to it. Next up, we have the Western Conference 100k minimum bid and 500 minimum buyout. Now, at the time of that recording, I did buy that ruby and was waiting for him to pen, so yeah, I didn't enable him quite yet. But yeah, you could also use this as an enabled filter, which I think is a pretty good idea, especially if any of these cards are, let's say, under like 9-10k, like that, or not amethyst, sorry, the ruby. But yeah, the Aaron Gordon, not a snipe, but I bet he's the only one up on the auction house. So yeah, this is probably a really good filter, because obviously you see all the Western pink diamonds, and then a lot of the Western diamonds are snipes too. And then next up is pretty much the weekly amethyst filter at this point, where they release an amethyst in the set and he's going for like 20k. Again, this is pretty much how it's been every week. There's still good snipe filters like this one. I'm assuming there will be cards of him thrown up for like 8-9k today. Well, actually, probably more like 10k. But yeah, this is how it's been every week, and it's always a good filter. So yeah, try this out if you've like 15k and or more even. You don't want to try any others out. Next up, we have the pink diamond minimum buyout 500, where of course, if anything else pops up on this filter, it's a snipe and try to get them as fast as you can. Now, obviously, the earlier pink diamonds are more expensive as far as I know. Other than, I believe, Paul George is really expensive. Giannis is really expensive. Oh, and then today, Devin Booker is very expensive. Other than that, most of the recent ones are sitting around like 300k, like, yeah, 200, 300k. Which I just remember David Robinson's like 800k as well. But yeah, I've been on this filter a fair amount. I don't see snipes. Maybe you guys get luckier if you're on PlayStation, but yeah, this is still a good filter. And yeah, gotta be on your toes though. Gotta make sure that you're prepared and don't accidentally click the help button. Next up, we have the amethyst cheapest filter, which again, you might see that amethyst from today's set on this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't record it, but I had literally just hopped on this filter, and there was a card up for, I believe, 3 minutes, and he was selling for 13k. I bought him for like 18.5. So yeah, this filter is definitely still very good. I haven't really sat on it very much recently, but I'm sure it's pretty active because I know in the past it has been. So yeah, definitely very much recommend this filter. And then even you could try out the Amethyst Gems of the Game filter like I used to. Next up is another one of those budget options that I really seem to like. And this one is the Ruby Stealth Mode filter. And yeah, it's kind of like all the other ones. You find the cheapest, and then you pick them up for snipes. Now, for this set, I do know, I can't remember the guy's name, but there is a center that is selling for like 1,000 to 2,000 more, I think. Now, I'm not sure why, but I'm not gonna lie, the filters have been really dry today, and it seems like nothing's been popped up, so yeah, I'm not sure what's going on today, but oh well. Next up is a filter that's made me a lot, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot of MT over the past couple of days. That being the Greatest Era Minimum Buyout 500 filter. Now, for some reason, there aren't many Kenny Andersons, although today there's more than usual. And at least Tuesday and Wednesday, this filter was very hot. And I was getting snipes a lot from this. So, yeah, I would very much recommend this filter. Now, as of yesterday, it wasn't very hot, so I'm not sure how hot it's going to be today. But I still think this is a good filter to work, as pretty much everybody other than Latrell Sprewell is a snipe. Next up is the Diamond Cheapest filter, where Steve Nash has obviously gone up a lot in price over the recent time. And yeah, he's only 100 less than the next cheapest diamond, which is great, I'm going to be honest, because now you can actually go through all of them at the same time. But anyhow, I would check your filter up to like 70k so you know who not to snipe if he's going for like 55k. And then, yeah, I'd sit on a scroll, and obviously if anybody is more expensive, pick them up for 55k. And if not, then pick them up, I would say, for like 45k. Just make sure you're making pretty decent profit out of it. Now, I would like to say that I did not cover some filters. Like, you could sit on the cheapest stealth mode filter, which I believe now they're going up to like 1k-ish, so you could sit down on them for 800, I'd say. Yeah, that's not bad of a filter, but yeah, there are other filters that you could use too. Don't be afraid to check out some other YouTubers' filter video. They also have good stuff too. Like one is Jay Grinds. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support recently, and goodbye.